Hello everybody, it's Denise from Mission Bound Creations. Today I want to show you how to make small pom-poms for your special project using a fork. And it's really easy, so let's get started. Get your fork and you put your yarn over it and find your middle and start wrapping. You're going to wrap about 25 times. I'm not much for counting, so basically I go around until I see a bit of a lump, and for me that says it's enough. And when I get to that point, I find my straggler, which I should have gotten a bigger string, but okay, and I tie it right here just to keep it in place. Okay. Find your middle right here and get your floss and put it through the middle and come back through the back to the middle, and you're going to tie it really tight, as tight as you can. Okay, and come back to the back and do the same thing, because you want to make sure this doesn't come loose, and you want to make sure that it's really tight. And the reason I'm using floss instead of yarn is just because the yarn is thick, and on small pom-poms like this it just ends up leaving like a line that you can clearly see sometimes. So this just makes it better so that you don't have that issue. Okay? And once you have it nice and tight in the middle, you can cut your yarn. Okay, and here you have a choice. You can either take your pointy scissors and start cutting from while your yarn is still on your fork. Okay, that's one way to do it. And sometimes I do that. Make sure you get everything. Okay? Or you could just pull it off the fork. Make sure you don't get your strings cut off. You can pull it off the fork and just cut from there. Okay? Whatever works for you. Just make sure you've got all of them. Okay, now it's time to spread your, I call it fur. Okay, and I start off by flattening it out. And I come back with my scissors and just, this is my initial part of the haircut. And some people don't pay a lot of attention to this part of making their pom-pom, but it is really important. It's actually what makes it look like a well-made pom-pom, or, you know, just a crazy do. Okay, and let me tell you a trick to getting your pom-pom as even as possible. Spread all your stuff out. Just get it all out. Grab your pom-pom and find a low spot. Okay, in my case it's right here, and I basically lay my scissors there and go from there around. It basically is my indicator. It tells me how low to go. Okay, I lay it down till it kind of springs back, and I keep cutting. And it's best to cut quite a bit off. The more you leave, well, it depends on what kind of pom-pom you like. I like mine really round and dense. And so if you like them like that, you need to cut quite a bit out. In fact, just, you know, spread fur out like this. Just make sure that you don't pull the yarn out. And as you can see, there's no line visible. You don't really see where I tied, where the middle is, which is what happens a lot of times when you use yarn, because it's so thick, it leaves your fur here spread out, and you can clearly see where you tied that pom-pom. But if you use floss, you don't have to worry about that. Okay? And just keep going. Keep, when you see stuff that's sticking up, just, cut it real quick. Again, just lay your scissor down and keep cutting, and you're going to get a really cute, puffy, dense pom-pom, which, at least for me, that's the way I like them. Okay, just a quick recycling tip. You're going to have a lot of this leftover chopped yarn. Don't throw that away. Get a little Ziploc and throw it in there. And next time you're making some kind of stuffed animal or something, you have free stuffing. It's really cool, especially if you like to make stuff where you need to stuff. Alright, so there's your project for the day, and your tip for the day, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.